have no authority here, Jackie Weaver. No authority at all.
Good evening and welcome to the Songbook Sessions, Parish Council Meeting Edition 22. My name's Stuart Earl. I'm from Stroud in Gloucestershire. And we've got a massive Songbook Sessions for you tonight, real good one, including the Handforth Parish Council. An exclusive from Sister Gavin and The Gator. And my special guest is a lovely chap all the way from Sheffield. He's Martin Bedford. He's a poster artist and music promoter. And we'll be looking at some of Martin's work, which is just fabulous, along with some of his favourite artists, which we're going to use as a sort of soundtrack to looking at some of his art. And we'll have music from the Fargo Railroad Company, King Size Slim, and Ash Gray and the Burners. We've also got, later on, Albino Tarantino from Stroud, and a couple of songs from me. What's not to like? Famous last words. So, I'm going to start things off with a cover of Springsteen's I'm on Fire.
Is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? I've got a bad desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Tell me now, baby, is it good to you? Can you do the things that I do? Oh no, I can take you higher. Oh, I'm on fire. Like someone take a knife, baby, edgy and dull, through the 6-inch valley, through the middle of my skull. The night I wake up with the sheets soaking wet and a freight train running through the middle of my head. Only you can cool my desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire.
Hope you enjoyed that. And next, we have a preview of a video that will be released on the 19th of February, so a couple of days' time, from Sister Gavin and The Gator. And they are Adele Gavin and Ian Donald. And we've got a preview of the video that will be released in 2 days' time. So, enjoy some Scottish gospel. Here's Walking Free.
This road that we are following, these stones laid by hands that know, these footsteps in which we follow, they will never, never our own.
She's just kicked him out.
I,
Right. Just a minute. No, she's kicked him out. Don't. She's kicked him out. Don't. No, they can't because the vice chair's here. I take charge. Read the standing orders. Read them and understand them.
There you go. Sister Gavin and the Gator. Excellent. Good luck with that, guys. Sorry I had to cut it short, but that was a preview, and you can blame Handforth Parish Council for the interruptions. And especially the Vice Chairman. He's got one on him, I think. So, to our main guest, Mr. Martin Bedford, all the way from Sheffield. Let's meet him. Welcome, Martin Bedford. How are you, Martin?
I'm good, mate. I'm good.
Good, excellent.
Nice to see you again.
Sheffield legend.
Ah,
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to see you too. I don't see many people anymore, only on here. It's quite sad.
yeah. I'm lucky in the sense that my grandkids have always been in the bubble with us, so
Okay, great.
that's about it.
Yeah. Well, of course, I've got the wife and two teenagers to deal with here, so that you know, no wonder I'm stuck down here really with my guitars.
Oh, I do hide in my office
Yeah,
here.
obviously, and I do see your posters and bits and pieces on Facebook, of course, because you're constantly putting them on. So
Not so much the past year.
no, quite, yeah. So you are, let's describe you for a minute. You're a poster artist and music promoter. That's the best I can come up with, really.
That's about the best I could come up with.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Both of which sound a bit pretentious, but that's what I do. Yeah.
Well, that's what you do, and you do it phenomenally well, as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you.
So let's just go to the posters, and well, I'll try and put some up while we're talking. In when I edit this, but equally we're going to have some music and put some of your artwork over the top of that, because on the music side, obviously you're a promoter, and a lot of the bands that come to Sheffield and that are from Sheffield are put on by yourself and the Honeybee Blues Club, which is just a fantastic organization. Hey. So, all right, let's. It's all music industry based, isn't it? What you're doing?
Yeah. I like to. I've always worked with it. I became fascinated when I was a kid. I mean, I've always drawn. I can't remember a time when I didn't. But when I was about 11, I got picked out from the school and started going to Saturday morning art classes at the local art college. Yeah. And one of my lecturers, one of the guys who was doing guest tutoring was Peter Blake, because he'd been at Gravesend Art College himself. So he came back and ran a few Saturday morning things. I wasn't really aware of just who he was, other than that he knew the Beatles.
Right.
So, yeah. So, that was the start of a fascination. And then, psychedelia just blew me away.
Big time.
So
you're taking psychedelia on.
And I thought, this is a way in. I can't
career.
play. Never been able to play an instrument at any time. But I always wanted to work with music. So that was my way into it.
Cool. So just as a name dropping thing, then let's talk about who you've done. Well, you tell us who you've done posters for, who you've worked with.
it's a bit difficult. It's where to start. You know, after I left art college, I was one of the founders of the lead mill. So I didn't so much work for the individual artists. I was working for the venue.
Yeah.
You know, I got to meet a lot of the artists, Nico, John Cooper Clarke, Gil Scott Heron, you know, endless. It's only since leaving the lead mill I became more freelance within that world. But there was one of the reasons I started promoting again was during the 90s, people didn't want what I did. They wanted fractals, you know, things pixelated, things that looked like they'd been done by a computer. So in that period, I moved into doing decor for raves. But after that, I got very bored with that, and I wanted to do posters again. So I started promoting in order that I could do the posters.
Okay.
Basically, I employed myself.
Fair dues.
Yeah.
Good move. So I've dropped some names in here. So I've got Pulp, Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah.
Martin Simpson.
Yeah.
You've worked with the likes of The Damned, Roy Harper, Ronnie Lane.
Yeah.
Fan of Ronnie Lane. Nils Lofgren.
Yeah, he was a lovely guy.
Yeah. Richard Hawley has nice things to say about you. How much did you pay him?
Yeah. Well, I've known Richard since he was about 17.
Right. Big fan of Richard Hawley. Brilliant.
Yeah.
I saw him, well, not last year, obviously, but the end of the year before, him down in Bristol. It was a stunning gig. It was great.
I actually have the honour, although there's no record of it because it had to be hush hush. He did his first ever solo performance when I was running a pub in Sheffield.
Right.
And his manager, Graham, who I've known since the early days of the lead mill, phoned me up and said, would you mind if Richard played in the pub? No, not really. I don't have a problem with that.
Brilliant. Okay. So tell me about the Honeybee.
Well, we kicked it off in 2014. It's another sort of not direct story. I used to manage a band called Chicken Legs Weaver, and they were a sort of new blues outfit. And unfortunately, Andy Weaver, the frontman, died of pancreatic cancer in 2013, I think. And it was one of the things that put a rocket up my arse, basically. I thought, I don't really want to leave this like this. And a bloody mindedness. I said, I'm going to start a blues club. And it was only meant to be like once a month. I'd got pretty much a year planned out.
Okay.
But yeah, we got into the fifth one and the club got bought out. So we got kicked out. So I transferred it to my local. And then it just went from there. So we started out doing one a month, and at the point of lockdown, we were doing about 18.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's a community.
Yeah, the best thing I ever did as a promoter was call it a club, even though we didn't have a base. You know.
Yes. Yeah, it's a club that
we
lives in
instantly,
venues, isn't it? Basically.
Yeah, we instantly got a very loyal following.
Yeah. That's brilliant. Great and lovely people. I'm pleased to say that I've played in Sheffield for you a few times, and
yeah, and you will
every
again.
time. Yeah, every time it's been great. We've had a fabulous time up there, and it's basically down to you and the club and the lovely people of the club, because they come on and it's nice. You go back, you see familiar faces.
Yeah.
songs that we sang. Just a dirty little barroom band. We get there early and we rig the PA, hope for a good turnout any given day. Have a little break after the first 45, where the glasses ain't clean but the beer's alright. Play into the morning and we drive through the night. We can always get out, hell, it ain't low tide. Make a little money, honey, put it in the tank. Just a dirty little barroom band. Just a dirty little barroom band, and nothing much to talk about, and little in the tank. Buy us a drink for some of these songs that we sang. Just a dirty little barroom band. Never make your voice singing like that. You ain't from the South and you should lose the hat. Cut your hair like a hipster and conform to the scene. Paid a tour with some pop idol team. I'm real sorry, this is who we are. You'll probably only see us at your local dive bar. Sorry, no cover songs despite the demand. Just a dirty little barroom band. Just a dirty little barroom band, and nothing much to talk about, and little in the tank. Just buy us a drink for some of these songs that we sang. Just a dirty little barroom band. Just a dirty little barroom band. Just a dirty little barroom band. Sing along if you think you can. Just a dirty little barroom band. Just a dirty little barroom band. Sing along if you think you can. Just a dirty little barroom band.
So, just on a technical basis, because I've worked with art and commercial marketing stuff all my working life. So, obviously, you do a lot of drawing by hand. Are
Yeah.
you then taking that into something like Illustrator and working on it there, or
Photoshop.
Photoshop? Right.
Yeah, I scan straight into Photoshop. I do all of the crowning and, put the colouring in.
Yeah, come do the colouring in. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
that's what my wife calls it anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
professional.
granddad's
colour
upstairs colouring in.
Brilliant. So, how's the lockdown been treating you?
Rough.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah, I can't deny it. I mean, like, I've been doing a few album covers for one or two people. Zeben, he's been producing albums like it's going out of fashion, but he's got his own market, international market, so that's been going well.
Nice.
I've just finished a box set for him, so that's 10 albums that he's released last year, mainly from live recordings. Majority of his back catalogue stuff that he's done live during the lockdown, streamed. And I've done some stuff for Troy Redfern and Dust Radio.
Yeah.
Do you know Paddy Wells?
No, I don't.
Harmonica player. Yeah, he's got a new duo together called Dust Radio.
Okay.
Cool. But apart from that, we did a few gigs during last summer. above the Dorothy Pax. Have you played down at Dorothy Pax?
No, I think you were going to put us on there, and then it all
That's
went
right, yeah.
a bit sort of rubbish.
It's a great canal side bar, and yeah, we work very closely with them. In fact, at the moment, although we don't know how this is going to go, we are in the process of sorting out a 2-day event in June.
Right, brilliant.
Who knows?
Yeah, well, quite. Yeah.
But it's getting to the point now where I'm going to have to go out and sell my body.
Really? Okay. Well, I better warn the rest of Sheffield then.
Well, I don't think I'm going to be much of a threat.
I'm probably safe in Stroud.
I'm gonna keep up on for me. I took a beach to the ocean. I found a little to the sky. Watch it like the sun goes down. When the sun runs dry, it's got to give me that. I got to give me that dog song, baby. I got to give me that dog song now. I got to give me that dog song, baby. I got to give me that dog soul. Keep going, keep going, no, keep going. We haven't finished the song now. Get me a bunch, I'm gonna keep a bunch for me. I took a beach to the ocean. Dog show.
Oh dear. So what's next then? When obviously things will eventually get back to some kind of normality, I'm hoping.
Yeah. I mean,
More of the same.
The real bugger about it is last year we were poised to making a next step forward as the club. We were starting to do more gigs outside of Sheffield. There were venues that we were starting to deal with, on the same level that we do, 100 capacity pub type things. And we were getting more and more of the American guys coming over.
Yeah.
Well, I can't see that happening for a long time yet. It's just fingers crossed and hope that, we can start gigging within regulations as soon as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all chomping at the bit, musicians and promoters and, everybody.
Yeah.
But
it's going to be madness, isn't it? When we're allowed back out again.
Yeah, but I'm in no hurry to. Well, I certainly wouldn't consider breaking any of those regulations. As far as I'm concerned, they make sense.
No.
It's a pain, but
yeah.
Well,
it's
just like you feel like 2020 didn't exist. It's a whole year.
Yeah, it is a sort of suspended animation, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's bizarre. Yeah,
but the process we're trying to turn at the moment we're trying to turn Honeybees into a charity.
Okay, good.
Which fortunately I've got some people that understand bureaucracy, because that is not my forte in any stretch of the imagination.
Try and keep out.
I'm the sort of guy, I read something and I have to read the sentence over and over again and still not going in, But so that's probably going to be our lifeline,
right,
if we become a charity. Because if this goes on much longer, and how many of the venues are going to come back? I know for a fact that there's 3 pubs that we've used are closed. They're not coming back.
Oh God, yeah.
So
it's going to be there's be a casualty list, won't there, along the way? It's not good. Oh well, we'll just have to
ho hum,
come out the other end of it and see what happens, won't we?
Yeah.
And as soon as we do, I'm going to be on the phone to you saying, Martin, give us a gig.
Oh, you and a few other thousand.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know I knew so many people.
It's going to be a bloody big queue.
Yeah. But Well, hopefully we've got plans with the Dorothy packs. We've got these outdoor gigs that we're working on. Whether they happen or not is another thing. We're trying to turn the thing into a charity. I'm talking to council about premises as a base for the honeybee. And there's a couple of other things, irons in the fire, which possibly could pan out.
Good. Excellent.
Who knows?
All right, mate. Well, fabulous talking to you. Thanks very much for your time and for borrowing your wife's iPad.
Yeah. I know how to use the computer to do my colouring in.
Yeah,
the rest
do
of
your
it is just
Photoshop's no problem. Yeah, okay. I get the picture. Right. Okay. Thank you, mate. Martin,
all right, look after
lovely
yourself.
to speak to you. Thanks for sparing us the time, and
not a problem.
I look forward
I'm
to
not
seeing
doing
you
anything else.
Bye now.
We could chat for hours.
Yeah.
See you, man.
Thanks so much, Martin. And thanks to all those members of the Honeybee Blues Club in Sheffield. And I hope to see you soon. Please go to Martin's website. That's martinfbedford.com. And check out his work over the years. It's just phenomenal. And posters are available for sale. You'll be pleased to know. So go and have a look. Okay, so the next band, the last edition, they played a song, and my computer very rudely crashed in the middle of it. So I'd like to make amends and introduce to you Albino Tarantino with In the Country.
All right. Thank you. Very quick break. We'll be back.
Great stuff. And you can find Albino Tarantino on Facebook. So, I wrote a song the other day. Very quick, 20-minute thing. I thought I'll get it down, do a quick video of it. It's basically a song from a youth point of view, but talking about all the things that they probably know nothing or don't care anything about. But looking back, it's quite interesting to see all those things stacking up in front of somebody of a younger age. Not trying to get too philosophical here, but this is a very short song. Have a listen. It's called When I Grow Up.
1, 2, 3, 4. When I grow up, I want to be in pain. Want to be held back by a ball and chain. The mortgage debt the size of London town, with an interest rate that is up, not down. I want a pension plan I can call my own, so I can take the seed someone else has sown. I want a tax regime designed to hold me back, VAT to keep them coming back, German car that I can't drive fast, can't afford the fuel and it ain't gonna last. I need a brand new nose in the middle of my face, I need a dental plan to keep my teeth in place. I need some killer drugs to keep my aches and pains, pay up front to bury my remains, battery pack for my hearing aid, to hear you shout and scream and hear you complain. I'm looking forward to all the things I'm gonna do when I grow up. Good luck with that one.
Has not been called according to the law. The law has been broken.
It has been properly
Will you
called.
please let the chairman
Mrs. Weaver, please.
speak?
If you disrupt this meeting, I will have to remove you from it.
You can't.
It's only the chairman who can remove people from a meeting. You have no authority here, Jackie Weaver. No authority at all.
Just you go out then. She's kicked Barry out, so I'm leaving. No, Barry. No, Barry has gone. I'll stay. We're trying to have a Teams meeting, you fool. Go on. We're trying to have a Teams meeting, you fool. Okay. We can't if you've got that.
Hope you like the new song. I kept it pithy. I think we'll have to agree that Hamforth Parish Council, Jackie Weaver rocks. And I can't quite understand how the vice chairman turns into Gollum at the end of that clip. It's quite amusing, really. Anyway, there you go. We've done another one, folks. We're at the end. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for turning up. And stay well, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye now.